through campus placement. And in ExxonMobil, I work as bench engineer. So I deal with tubular design, like the mechanical stuff we design. We see the loads and strains and to verify whether loads are within the limits or not. So that's a brief background about me. Yep. Simran, Jay, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm Simran. So I was a part of the Chemical Engineering 2019 batch, and I was also placed in ExxonMobil from the campus recruitment. And here in ExxonMobil, I am a part of the project execution team. So my work basically involves being part of the project management team. So all the projects ExxonMobil is executing around the world. So basic gist of my work is we make sure that we do everything to make the project successful, right from contract negotiations to coordinating between all disciplines and things like that. Jay, go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Jay Patel. I was also a graduate of 2019 batch chemical engineering, and I was also placed last year only. And in ExxonMobil, I have been working in the facility surveillance group. A brief overview of what I work is we basically work on facilities to see how they are performing and to optimize its production, that whether they are performing up to its design or not. So this is just a brief intro of what I do. Think we can start, Akshay. Okay, so these are like we will just give you some guidelines that will help you in the process so that like there is no issue from our side also and from your side also the process goes on smoothly. So this is the first slide. So basically what this shows is the things that you have to keep ready before the meeting, and so I'll just go through each and every point. These are very simple points, but these are very important and you have to make sure that these are followed before you join the GD or interview. So let's go to the first point, that is make sure that your laptop is fully charged, your headphones and microphone is working, and also keep a charger and charging point nearby so that if you need it, and check your headphones and microphone in a different call separately before so that you are sure that they are working. The second is the spot where you are sitting. Make sure that it is relatively quiet and comfortable to sit because you will be sitting there for longer period of time, and preferably a table and chair would be better. The third is very important, that is make sure you have pen, pencil and paper handy so that even if you're asked to show something or you have to jot down something which you think is important, you have that. The fourth one is keep water nearby yourself so that you don't have to stand up from the meeting and go there, and so that you are hydrated. And next is make sure that you're not distracted from things like having phone nearby which are not on silent, or the background noise which we usually have, that is the family members talking or like some other person that is nearby you making noise. Make sure that the spot you select has no such distractions. And then you should have your placement coordinator's number saved so that if anything happens during your GD, that is if you get disconnected or you have some issues, so that you can directly message him and like we got informed what your situation is. And the second last is make sure that you have the right meeting details, that is just talk with your friends and see that you have the right invite. Sometimes it happens with also us also that we join the wrong meeting, but like this is a very important one, so that you should make sure that you have the right invite and you are joining the right meeting at the right time. And the last is a very important point which I think you will have to learn from now on, that is you need to arrive in all any meeting that you're going to join about 5 to 10 minutes early, so that if any issues happen or if there is anything you can just solve and you have time to keep everything in check. So like you have any doubts on this? If not, then we can keep the doubts at last and we can move on to the
Yeah.
next slide.
Simran, go ahead. Second slide.
Okay, so whatever told those points, those are for something which you need to be ready for before the meeting starts. So once your GD or your interview starts tomorrow, it is very important to make sure that you make sure of these following actions. So firstly, all of you should rename your Zoom profile name to the first name. So this is something I told you right now also. Tomorrow in the, so I think we can all do this do it right now itself, that I would want everybody to rename their Zoom names to their first name. So for example, my Zoom name should be only Simran and nothing else. Don't keep your last name also, just keep it Simran. So I would request everybody to do that, and make sure that tomorrow when you join your GD or interview or even the pre-placement talk, all of you have renamed your Zoom name to the first name. And make sure everybody has their video switched on for the entire call. So tomorrow, once we start with the pre-placement talk, then for especially for the GD and interview, make sure that all of your videos are on. And so third point, which is very important, if you're not speaking, make sure that your speaker is on mute so that you do not disturb the other people who are speaking, because sometimes there can be some background noise which can disturb the speaker. So even in the GD, if for example somebody else is speaking, make sure that your speaker is on mute so you don't disturb. And similarly, you would expect the same from the others as well, right? So nobody should disturb you while you're speaking. So same goes for you also. And this thing actually you can use right now also. Make sure to use features like raise your hand. So if you see below in your Zoom, there is a thing called as reactions, and there's an option called to raise your hand. So in case you have any questions, you can raise your hand and we can see it on your photo or your thumbnail, and we can see that you've raised your hand, and we can ask we can then call upon you if you have any questions to ask. So make sure that you use these features. Does everybody know where these features are and knows how to use them? If if anybody doesn't know, please let us know so we can solve your doubt right now itself. Okay, so I'm assuming that everybody knows how to use these features. Okay. And you can also, in case you do not want to raise your hand, you can also type out your questions into the chat box in Zoom here itself. Even today and even tomorrow, if you have any questions during the pre-placement talk, which you would like the presenters to answer. Okay. And these last 2 points are the most important. So since everything is happening virtually, if by any chance you get disconnected during the call or during the GD or during the interview, you do not need to panic. You can try to reconnect as soon as possible. But as a last resort, you can install the Zoom app on your phone, but it is essential that you do it through your laptop only. So I think Nitish, you have asked this question that can you use your phone for GD and interview? That is only if worst case scenario, you're not able to do it through your laptop. We will prefer that you attend the GD and interviews through your laptop only. And last point is very important. At any point, if you drop off and you're not able to connect back again, please make sure that you're informing any one of us or your placement coordinator to make sure that we are aware, and then we can inform the panelists also that you have dropped off and that you will be connecting again. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on any of these points? Okay, so everybody please make sure of these points because these are very important. Your video should be on. You have to rename your Zoom profile name. And if you are disconnected, then you need to reconnect immediately.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think we've been asked to keep our full name in the instructions that we were given.
Keep your okay, fine. You can keep your full name, but make sure that your first name is written before and not surname and then first name.
Okay, then I will cover the last slide, which is about GD. So during the pre-placement talk, you will be notified with your GD group. So we know like currently we have 80 students for full-time employees. So most probably there will be 8 or 10 GD groups. So in PPT only you will be told like in which GD group you are, and in that GD group you will also be told what is your sequence number. Suppose there are 8 people in one GD group, so you will be told what is your number, and then what you have to do is you have to rename yourself. So suppose your number is 1, then you have to like rename it like what I have done here, 01, and then your first name. Similarly for other folks. So you have to make sure you rename your name before entering the GD. So we'll give you the Zoom link for the GD panel, like where you will have your GD. So before entering, you have to rename your name as per this format and enter the link using enter the Zoom meeting using the link. And the next, so the GD will be for 30 minutes, like most probably. And at the start, each person will be asked to introduce themselves. So the time for introduction will be 30 seconds. And so you have to be concise, and like you have to wrap up everything before 30 seconds. You won't be given extra time more than 30 seconds. Then the third point is about, yep. So after introduction, the topic will be given by panel members, and you will get 2 minutes to think on it. And after 2 minutes, the open discussion will start. And the fourth point is about, so during introduction, make sure only the person who is introducing themselves only has his mic unmute, and all others person's mic is on mute, so that there will be no background noise for the person who is speaking, and the panel members will get to hear that person properly. Then during the open discussion, make sure like all the folks are not talking at the same time. Like uh, consider it as a normal GD, like when we're doing in person, like don't make like all people should not talk at once. Like you know what to do, right? So like, you follow the same guidelines which you do for our in-person GD. And the next point is about, so suppose you drop off during GD, so do not panic. You try to reconnect. You also inform your campus ambassador, like we or the campus coordinator, the TMP coordinator, and then they will contact us, and you will be most probably you will be given the other chance, like you will be asked to join the second GD. If the problem is very severe and you are not able to join back the meeting, like the Zoom meeting for the GD. And the last point is about, so at the end of GD, each one of you will be given 30 seconds to say the closing remarks. So yeah, so you have to, like after the discussion is over, the last 30 seconds will be for giving the closing remarks by each one of you. So any questions?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, while discussion, we will have to answer in sequence only, given sequence only.
So initially introduction will be sequence wise, but as the open discussion starts, it will be like a normal GD. Like someone can start by initiating, and then everyone will follow. So only the introduction part will be sequence wise. Like number one will go first, number two will second, and then you will get topic. You will think for 2 minutes, and then after that it's like a normal GD. Like anyone can start, anyone can take a lead, and then the GD will go ahead.
Sir, how many students will be there in each group for GD?
Yeah, so that number we don't know, but based on our past experience, we can say 8 to 10 students will be there in one GD.
Hello,
Okay, thank you.
sir. Can we write bullet points while thinking on the topic that we have got to that of 2 minutes?
So if you see, Jay had shared on the first slide itself that we'll advise everybody to keep pen and paper handy with them, because during a GD you can note down any points you can think of while somebody else is speaking, and then you can use those bullet points, no problem.
Yeah, so that 2 minutes are completely yours. You can write your any points that you have, or you can think. It's completely on you.
Sir, the GD will comprise of both internship as well as full-time placement students, or will it be separated?
Yeah, so for interns there will be separate GD, and for full-time employees there will be separate GD. But both interns and FT will have GD as their second stage, like second qualification route, and after that they will have interviews. But yeah, you're right. The students for GD for interns and FTs will have different GD groups. They will not be mingled.
Okay, so there's a question in the chat box if the video is to be kept on during the GD. So yes, everybody's videos should be on during the interview as well as the GD.
And even in PPT also.
Yeah, we need the videos on for everybody. So everybody, you should know which device you're going to be using tomorrow, so you can check your laptops today only if the camera and microphone is working properly or not. And if it is not, then think of an alternative how you can join the meeting, because I don't think it is advisable to join the interview from your phone, because it will not look very formal that you're taking the interview from your phone.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we please have your contact details in case like my connection drops in the middle of GD?
Yeah, okay, we'll share our contact details with the TNP coordinator and like you all can save that.
Yeah, TNP already has our numbers. Like they can send you our details. So Amol, you already have our numbers, right? You got an email from ExxonMobil with our details.
I think he's left the meeting. Okay, at the end of this meeting, all three of us will put our numbers here in the chat box only so you can save it. And also keep your TNP coordinator's number saved. So inform both, like him and one of us, that in case you drop off.
Thank you, ma'am.
No other questions?
Hello.
I think we expected a lot more.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yes.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can I ask, like, how's your experience working with Exxon this last year?
So see, this is what we were saying. This is an informal session, so it does not necessarily have to be questions like कि कल कैसे laptop कैसे चलेगा and all of that. You can ask us personal questions also like how what work do we do and things like that, and we'll try to answer as much as possible. Jay, go ahead.
Simran, you are taking this question. Yeah,
So,
okay. So
go
like, can
ahead.
you just repeat on once again how it has been working in Exxon so far, right?
So, like, how's your experience working with Exxon, and like, what?
Okay. So like, which branch you are from? Like, can I ask?
I'm from mechanical.
Okay, but like, okay, I can say from chemical point of view. So basically, in the beginning, because we don't know a lot of things, it is a very steep learning curve because when you join, you have to learn a lot and you need to like gain knowledge. But like once after some time, you need to start what we can say delivering. So we need to also deliver results, and this is something like it has a very good balance. So one thing I like is we have 5 days, that is, we have work-life balance is good, and the technical work which I'm getting as a chemical engineering is something which I think where my chemical engineering abilities are being used. So from chemical engineering point of view, the team I work on is basically working on a facility, so we get to work on. So we basically what we do is we take care of the facility. So we have a lot of things. So whatever we have learned, we are applying it. But yeah, you need to learn a lot. Does that
Yes,
help,
thank you,
or
sir.
you want something specific?
No, thank you.
We have 2 questions in the chat box. So if at the same time more than one person starts to speak, how will the panelists know who is speaking? So that is why we need your videos on, right? So if your video is on, then the panelist who is
Yeah.
conducting the GD, he can see who is speaking, and then he will accordingly facilitate the discussion to ensure that everybody gets a chance to speak.
Yeah. So that's why like video is very important. So like don't take video lightly because that is something which will help us to very smoothly complete this process as if we are face to face. But like without video, I think it will be very difficult for us to understand what is going on.
So I think the 2 most important things for GD tomorrow is one, what Akshay said, that you need those numbers in the starting of your name as per the sequence you've been assigned, and 2, your GD should be on so that the panelists can identify who spoke what and then they can accordingly decide. And duration of GD and interview.
I think we'll reveal that tomorrow only. Now I think we cannot reveal that.
Interview we can say will be depending from person to person.
Yeah, so there is no fixed time for
There's no
interview,
fixed.
but for GD we will reveal. We have a pre-placement talk tomorrow, so we'll let you know all the details tomorrow on that.
Hey, can I go on?
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the job description we are given that CTC is 10.5 LPA. So how much do you people make actually, like in-hand salary?
Okay, so this is something we cannot tell you guys directly because for us it will be different from what you will be getting. So but there will be an explanation of your compensation and all the different distributions in your pre-placement talk tomorrow. So if in case it is not clear, you can ask this again tomorrow in the pre-placement talk.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll also have the HR people. So first they will explain the different sections and how your salary will be, and if you have any questions, you can ask them. I think they are better suited to answer you on this.
Fine, thank you.
Hello?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sam.
Yeah, will we be having the GD and the interview on the same day?
Yep. So
Yes.
plan is to complete both on tomorrow only, but if we need extra time, then we have booked Friday also. But most probably we'll complete everything tomorrow only.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
go on.
What kind of topic will be there in the GD? Like, will it be related to technical or uh, another type of topic, like politics or any kind of?
Topics can be anything. You have to be prepared.
Yeah, like it can be anything. We cannot give any specifics.
Yeah.
Anything can come. It's basically testing your speaking skills. It's not about what knowledge you have about the topic. So just be confident on what you are speaking and make logical points.
But make sure that just because you have to speak, you don't speak nonsense. So if
Yeah.
you're speaking, speak quality points, and don't just think that if you speak a lot, you will be chosen. It is more about quality of points that you're going for.
So you're right. So first you will introduce yourself, then there will be open discussion, and at the end you will be given time to say the remarks, like closing remarks. So all these three things will combinedly have effect on your selection. So it's not just about speaking, but how you give your final summary of the whole discussion at the end. So they will see all the things, and based on that, they'll select.
Our core Simran ma'am is in management and Jaisar is in facilities. So how was your field allotted to you? Was it your decision or was it the company's decision?
Company's decision.
So that is something we do not get to choose.
Yeah.
You are allotted a field first, and then I think, yeah, so we don't have any say in that.
So I think it will be kind of based on your interview, they decide which team you should be going into, somewhat like that. And based on the demand also, which team needs people, depending on things like that.
Okay, thank you.
So is there any chance that if I don't have some any knowledge of core engineering, then will I be getting placed? Like, shall I hope or not?
Like that is totally dependent on how you give your interview and what position they are thinking for you and what they have in mind. But like the core knowledge is not the only thing that is important, I would say.
But it is equally important.
Yeah, so not the only thing I meant,
Yes.
but it is important basically because we are looking for core positions.
And actually, we cannot say whose interview will go like what, because, for example, my interview was not very technical, but there were some people whose interviews were very technical. So it will depend. So you should be prepared for both.
Ma'am, what kind of profiles can interns expect?
No idea, because this is the first time it's going
This
for
is the first
internship.
time.
So
Yeah,
even we are not aware of what profiles will interns be getting. Are you people the part of interviewing team? No. That is why we are having this informal discussion with you. If you are part
Yeah.
of the interviewing team, we will not be talking to you right now.
Yeah, and we would not be allowed to talk to you like this if you are part of the interviewing team.
So interviewing team will have seniors from the company itself. So we'll have people from the management team, like leadership team.
Yeah, so like they will be quite experienced, and yeah, so we are not the team who will be taking your interview, so just relax.
Apurv has raised his hand.
Is he practicing for tomorrow?
Or do you have any question? Go ahead, Apurv.
Yes, ma'am. As far as I know, Exxon doesn't has a production sector in India. So, what all are the sectors in which ExxonMobil is working on in India, and how is it different from the companies of other companies in oil and gas sectors?
When are you taking this?
Nahi, Jay, go ahead.
So basically, we don't have any production in India doesn't mean we don't have production. So I am working on plants in Africa and Russia. So that does not mean we don't have work. We have a lot of work and you can support technically in those. So I am working on Russia. So I am taking one facility in Russia. So if the plant is in India, that is a whole different thing, but supporting from a distance, that is also a different thing which you have to learn. But basically it will be a core job, if that's what you're asking.
In technical part, like what are the subjects do they ask, like majorly focus on in chemical?
I'll tell you my experience. So my interview was technical, but I did not get any questions from subject. My interview was basically on my interns only. So interview basically depends on how you answer and what direction you take your interview in. But yeah, they will see how you are answering. So mine was basically just they asked what I did in my first intern and what I did in my second intern, and the interview was done, and it went about 1 hour 15 minutes.
Okay.
But like there were also people for whom it was they asked about core subjects also. And Simran, she already told that it was a bit different.
For me also it started with intern, and then they asked me to like tell my favorite subjects, and then the next questions were based on the subject I chose. So yeah, they can like ask on the subject which you like also, but it depends. Like we cannot say.
I guess
depends.
we can say just in case you should keep your at least main core subjects you should be thorough with.
Yeah, and just make sure you know what you have written in your resume.
Resume, yeah, very important, because
As-
I know of candidates who were not selected only because they had written some things in their resume which they had not done, and when they were not able to answer on it, they got rejected.
Yeah. So if you have written something in a resume, keep that in mind that they can ask questions on that. They will ask if you have written it.
Okay. We have one question about dress code. So yeah, you have to be in proper formal dress code, which we usually have in college. So even our panel will be informal. So you have to be in the formals also.
Even we will be in formals
Yeah.
tomorrow, so even you should be in formals tomorrow.
That's necessity.
So think of this like if you were in college and your campus recruitment was happening, treat it the same way.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will you ever get a chance to change your profile like inside the company?
Yeah, so I can tell you something about it. So like there are some of my seniors. So it depends on the like it is not same for everyone. So suppose I have worked in the same role for 3 years, then you can get like I can get a chance to move to some other role. So like there are two type of persons. Like one can stay if you want in the same profile, or suppose I want a different field and I have a chance, then I can grab that chance and like take that new position which is available. So it depends on the chance, like, and whether you want to go. Yeah, hope that answers your question.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so somebody has asked how many people will be recruited at least. That we don't know. No idea at all. I don't think there is any fixed number as to how much they're planning to take.
So yeah, a tie and blazer is not necessary. Just a formal shirt is enough.
Yeah.
Ma'am, but will there be any effect of pandemic on the current hiring scenario?
Okay, so this is something which I don't think we can answer.
You can ask this
If
question
you
in the
want, you can
PPT
ask
tomorrow.
this tomorrow in the pre-placement talk. You can ask the leadership team.
Yeah, and although someone has asked, is proper grooming an important part of the interview? So we just told you have to consider it as your interview is being taken in college only. So what would you do if it is being taken in college? So yeah, proper grooming is an important part.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, as it is the first time that Exxon is coming for internships, does it expect third year students to already have done a project in their second or first year? Like when you guys were placed, you already had done something in your third year, but now Exxon is coming in the third year itself. So does it expect us to do any projects or expect an intern from us?
If you're talking for internship, then we don't have idea what they're looking for.
Yeah,
This is the
because
first time. Yeah.
before this, Exxon has not gone for internship, so we are also not aware of anything. But I think I'm guessing that even they are aware that you guys have only completed 2 years.
Yeah.
So they will be aware of the fact that you will obviously not have done a lot of projects or internships or anything like that.
That applies to all of the internships. So even when we did our internships, we didn't have any. So it was not in Exxon, definitely, but we also didn't have our. Basically, interns are selected on what knowledge you have and like how your interview goes. But I'm not sure because we have not done this before. So this is the first time we are doing this.
Hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, sir, can you tell us the different departments in which mechanical engineers are employed in ExxonMobil?
Yep. So I'm from mechanical, and along with me, Sami was like placed in ExxonMobil. So I am in wells department, so where we deal with the drilling of a well and installing the pipes and all the aspects of it. Then we have the surface equipments where the oil comes out, and then we'll like pump it out of the well. We'll use separators. So we have surface facilities where you will use pumps and compressors. So that's the second thing. And then we also have the maintenance team, which works on the maintenance of all these equipments, the mechanical equipments. So these are the three main teams which I can think of. Like currently we have in
Mechanical will also
yeah.
come in my team also. Some
Yeah.
mechanical also come into my team. So that will be the project management type of role.
Okay, thank you.
So if there's a question, is there any kind of bond while joining the company?
No.
No
It's
bond,
not.
nothing like that.
Yeah. So like every detail about this will be given to you in PPT. I think you will be pretty clear on that tomorrow.
Yeah, but for us there was no bond.
Ma'am, one of my friends asked a question in the chat box, like how much does CGPA affect the interview? Yeah, it's a question that we all have. Like,
Okay,
because
so
when there's been experience that the people who are like more than 8.5 or 9, they have a higher chance than those who are around 7.5 to 8.
okay, so I don't think anybody can give any definite answer to this because when we were hired, we have people from every category of CGPA in our group. So honestly speaking, my CGPA was not more than 8.5 and I am also in Exxon. So I will not say that CGPA does not matter, but I will not say that CGPA is the only criteria. So I think according to me, the deciding factor will always be your interview, how you speak and things like that. And CGPA will be the secondary factor.
Okay, thank you.
Acceptance ratio for GD is like we don't have any like ratio that is divided, that is we need to take this much people from one GD group. It will differ from how the GD goes, what the topic is. We need to consider a lot of factors in deciding that. So that is something which we'll decide on spot after the GD.
What to do when you fumble or if the interview is going in unwanted direction?
Can you please specify unwanted direction? That means you don't know something, or like whoever has asked this question.
Shantanu, you can speak up and elaborate on your question a little.
For example, they asked me something and I couldn't answer in time, or I gave a wrong answer and they started pressing me more on that same point.
So if there is something you don't know, you can straight away say that you don't know. That is always considered a good thing rather than giving wrong answer or just elaborating a thing which you don't know about. Rather than if you just say that you don't know and move on to the things which you know about, that will help you more. Did this help?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
So like we are not expecting that you will be knowing everything. Obviously, no one knows everything that is being taught. So if you don't know, you can just straight up say you don't know about this.
Okay, so even many third years do not have interns. By third years, you mean people who have gone into third year or people who have gone into final year?
She's saying.
Okay,
Okay.
so you are saying that the final year people were not able to do intern because of the pandemic. Okay.
So this is obviously something even the company knows that the pandemic is going on. So I think they will obviously keep this in mind. So, but make sure you're just because you've not done an internship that you don't lie on your resume.
Because intern is basically just to see how much knowledge you have. So like intern is not the only way of gauging how much you know. We can basically ask you something and see. So you didn't have intern doesn't mean you had time. You had time to utilize. So basically we can ask and see how much knowledge you have on things. So intern is just to know how much you actually know about things. So don't press too much that someone has a lot of interns, that is why he is going to get selected. It also happens that a person who does not have any intern is able to being selected because just on how he answered the questions in the interview, right?
Akshay, question for you.
Is it necessary to choose favorite subjects such as FM and or which are having more importance? No. So I will tell you about my interview. So my interview started with introduction. Then it was my intern, and then I was asked to tell the favorite subject, and I chose IC engines. And then all my rest of the interview was based on IC engines. So which is not in relation to oil and gas industry, right? But still, like they continued to ask me questions on IC engines, automobile, and we discussed on that only for the rest of the interview. So it doesn't matter which subject you choose, but you have to know, you should be aware of all the concepts of that subject which you are choosing. Yep, go ahead.
So make sure that the subject you are choosing, you have a lot of knowledge on that, because that is why they are asking you. They are giving you a chance to just ask you what you know about. That is why they're asking your favorite subject. So if you are selecting, then be ready to answer questions on that subject.
Okay, so somebody has asked that people who were interviewed earlier have higher chances. Okay, so from personal experience, I was the
Simran,
last person to be interviewed out of
I was second
everybody.
last. I was second
So
last.
I was the last person to be interviewed. Jay was second last, and we both are selected. So there is no such thing as whose interview was done first or later.
Yeah, so we were waiting till 5, 6, I guess.
Yeah.
We were the last person, so.
Okay, so ma'am, since you're into project management, are you thinking about doing an MBA? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I will be able to study, but so I don't know. I might not. Depends. No
Yeah.
final answer on that.
Yeah, for more details, you can contact Simran offline.
Yeah. You can get in touch with me differently. Okay, will we have to share our resumes tomorrow or will it be taken from the... So I think your TNP coordinator has been informed to share your resumes with the panelists, but just in case, I think I will advise everybody that you should keep your resumes in hand ready just in case. I don't think it will be necessary, but it is always a good precaution to keep your extra copies of resume ready.
Already shared it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most
Okay.
probably they might have gone, but today afternoon we have sent it at 4 o'clock. But at 5 o'clock, they mail got bounced. So I talked with Trishna madam.
Yeah.
She told me to control the size within 4 MB and something like that. So I will resend it. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe within say 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay.
I guess along with resumes, you have to also send the photos.
Photographs are very much there on the resume.
Okay.
If not, students, please keep your photographs available with you in soft form so that immediately you can send it.
So the photograph soft copy should be separate, I guess, from resume. So you send both the things separately. resume and photocopy of soft copy of photograph should be sent separately, I guess. Like as per the email.
But since the photographs are very much there on the resumes, we thought it is not that much essential. Yeah.
But I remember for our time, like we were asked to take photographs with us in the interview.
Okay. So students, please send all your photographs immediately to TEP VNIT. Please write your names so that we will be able to send them. I don't know how fast we can do that.
Yep. Today only you can send it.
Yeah. Today only we'll do. So we have got some time. So within 10-15 minutes, please send your photographs in swap form with your names below the photographs, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I really wonder how I will be able to do that. It seems to be a difficult task. Because
Sir, can you please repeat the mail ID?
Small t, small e, small p, TEPVNIT. It is TEPVNIT@gmail.com. Because compiling all this information and that too separately will be a difficult task. Yeah. Okay, please send it. I will try my level best.
Okay,
And
so
see
I
that
think we
the
have multiple
photograph size
questions.
is well controlled within, say, I don't know how much will be the size and all that. It should be as less as possible because their server does not accept emails with more than 4 MB. So if I had to send at least 10-20 photographs in one email, then please try to control within I don't know 100 KB or something like that. At what time are you going to start GT? 9:30.
Even we don't.
No idea. I guess
You can expect around 9:30.
9:30. No, prior to that I will have to send. Yeah, I will do that. Why do you need photographs separately?
That we don't know.
Actually, you don't know.
I think that is the
Photographs
HR policy.
will be a difficult task. Yeah.
Yeah.
Resume sending is okay. Let us see what best we can do. Yeah.
So today you will get a schedule for tomorrow. And I think the PPT will start at 9.
PPT will start at 9.
9,
So all
yeah.
students, please ensure you attend that PPT because companies view it very seriously.
Yeah, you will get a separate email from our team for tomorrow's schedule.
Madam,
with all the links.
सगळेच पाठवले त्यांना फोटोग्राफ वेगळे पाहिजे म्हणतात तर इज इट पॉसिबल मग आता ते मुलांना सांगतो मी पाठवा.
Okay, so I think we have a lot of questions on if you want to change our resumes right now. I think that will depend on Amol sir because he's the one who's going to send your resumes. So we cannot do anything in that.
We have already sent it. I just
Yeah.
confirmed. She told me that we have already sent the resumes. So
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I had a doubt regarding TNP, that resume thing. Actually, we have uploaded and then updated our resumes a couple of times, like 1 or 2 times we have updated our resumes.
Yeah.
And when we applied, that was August 19th for Exxon, we sent a resume through Superset and then we updated due to some things. So which resume did you actually send to Exxon? I wanted to know.
No, today only we have downloaded resume from Superset and whatever were available today, those were downloaded today.
On some profiles like mine, there are 2 resumes. One is the updated one and one is the one which I applied through. So may I know which resume?
No, I will not be able to answer this question. But we have sent updated ones only. Whenever such question has come up in our mind, we have sent updated ones only. So keep your additional one updated resume with you in case they ask for. Okay. Anything else? So wish you all the best, all the students. Please try to send your photographs. Okay. I will try to compile and forward it. Only mention your. Okay. But what else we need? Year, third year or fourth year, whether you are in third year or fourth year on that particular email, so that I can compile in that fashion. Okay. And put your name also, so that will be somewhat easier on the file itself. Means whatever, I don't know which file you are, JPG file you are going to use or all. So please mention your name and also the third year or final year, something like that. So that will indicate me, and I can group in that fashion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exam. Yeah, same is uploaded. Exam resume only. Okay, that I don't know exactly what we have sent, because there were 95 resumes, no? So we took one by one and we completed that as it is. So okay, even if you have some updated one, you please keep it with you, and during your interview that will be useful, I feel.
Sir, can you please find out which resume did you send to them?
No, I cannot find out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wish you all the best.
There are a few more questions on the chat box, so we'll answer that.
Okay, I will close down now because I have to attend one more urgent work. Oh? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
If we can take more questions.
Yeah, so somebody has asked if GD groups will be branch specific or mixed. The GD groups will be mixed. No, nothing branch specific.
Yeah. There was one question about technical and HR interview being separate. So this will be told to you tomorrow in PPT. But for our time, it was same. Like in single interview, we had both technical and HR type questions. This resume issue, you have to figure it out with your TNP coordinator.
Yeah, all of you who are having resume issues that your old resume got uploaded, that you will have to sort it out with Amol sir only, because three of us cannot do anything on that, because it will come directly from him only. If our resume has more of management, will that affect interview? What do you mean by more of management, Aman?
Ma'am, in my management, I have done more of management. Like my intern is also management intern, and other volunteership works also.
Okay. I don't think it should. As in, I can't say actually, because I had both technical and even I had done volunteer interns. So I had both, but I had a technical internship also. So I can't really, I don't think anybody of us can say anything on that. It will depend on the person taking the interview. Any more questions?
Yeah, one question I see, is there a department related to simulation domain? Yeah, so we have CFD and our simulation team here, but yeah, you won't get a chance to go to that team. Our team will decide where to
Yeah.
keep you. Yeah,
But
initially.
like, if you're asking specific simulation, even I also do simulation. So it depends on what work you have.
So do fresh graduates work in the R&D department? Is there an R&D department at Bangalore Center?
No,
I don't think so.
no, we don't have a R&D department in Bangalore. So this recruitment is not for R&D department, and we don't have one in Bangalore.
If you want, you can ask this tomorrow in the pre-placement talk once about the R&D department
Yeah.
and if there is a chance for you guys also, because we are not aware of it.
Yeah. So any questions, if you think that we have not answered to your satisfaction, you can always ask tomorrow, and you will get better answers.
Okay, so somebody has asked me how to go to Singapore for work. How will it be decided?
Yeah. Where?
मुझे
Privately.
हाँ so okay so this we cannot say that who is going to go where. That is dependent on which team you are assigned to, what work you are doing, which project you are working for, and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So there are so many factors in this that it differs from person to person, and like we cannot even guess for ourselves right now. So
yeah,
for you,
exactly.
this is something.
So this is something we cannot this even the leadership team cannot answer that who's going to go where, because even they don't know who's going to go where right now.
Thank you, Saran ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead, Sanya.
During the like feel that my updated resume is with me, but the old one is what the interviewer is seeing. Can I just informally talk to him or her about this issue, or should I refrain from doing that?
You can probably mention specifically about, I'm assuming that there will be some particular thing which is now there in your updated resume which you want should be seen by them, right? So you
Hoping
can
that you don't want to remove something.
I don't know about removal, but if, for example, you want to add something into your resume which you want that the interviewer should know about, you can, I think it is okay to mention in front of them that this resume was updated after you guys had applied for. So you would just like to tell them that you have done this also. And
Yeah,
if
so
they feel that it is not to be considered, that they will tell you that, okay, fine, thank you for telling.
So they will not be more concerned with how they got that information, but if they want to ask question on that, they will definitely ask. Any more questions, Saurabh?
Does Bangalore have a refinery plant?
Nope, we don't have any oil reserve also. Right?
Yep. Jay and Akshay, you can share your numbers on the
Yeah,
chat
I'm
box.
just saying.
Does anybody have any more questions?
Yes, I would like to ask
Yeah.
that whether they are looking, means according to, as per your experience, whether they are looking for this guys who already have good knowledge of technical things, or are they looking for those who are willing to learn more?
I guess it depends upon the interviewer. They should look for
Yeah.
both.
See, one thing we can tell is that once you join, it is not like they're expecting you to know everything. There are a lot of trainings which happen for us in the starting months so that we can learn. So that is one thing for sure, that they're not expecting you to know 100% of your chemical or mechanical or any engineering which you have done. But what are they looking for that the interviewer knows, we don't know.
Yeah, and it will probably depend on you how you answer. It's not just about how much you know, or yeah, so it will differ from person to person basically.
No, somebody was asking something.
Any more questions?
Yeah, Aman has asked, will we have on-site work? So again, that will depend on the team and the job profile you get and which team you are in. So depending on that, you will occasionally might have site work also.
What were your topics in GD? Like what you guys spoke on?
I
Good
need to
question.
remember. What was my GD topic?
I don't remember mine. It was 2 years before.
My topic was leadership.
Yeah, but similar, yours was the last group, right?
Yeah, mine was the best topic.
Yeah,
At
mine
least I
was
feel.
a very complicated one, but I don't remember.
See, topic as such, you cannot guess what kind of topics you will have. Even I don't think even the panelists have decided what topics you're going to have. Even they're going to decide tomorrow morning what topics you'll be having in your GD.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to say one thing. I am emphasizing once again that everybody should join the meeting at least 10 to 15 minutes early tomorrow, because I saw a lot of people who were still joining till 5:15, 5:20 today. So since we know that there can be network issues and connection issues, try to join the meetings early so that you do not miss out on anything.
And your video should be on always.
Any more questions?
Would we be allowed to jot down points during the GD?
Yep, so you will get 2 minutes initially, right, for thinking. So you can write down your points. You'll get that time.
So when we had shared the slides before, Jay had mentioned that keep pen and paper handy with you. So that is for your use only, that in case while during the GD, the discussion is going on and while someone else is speaking, you've thought of some point and you want to write it down. So you can write that down. There is no problem. And
And
even
also,
during the interview, please
Yep,
keep
yep.
because they might ask you to draw something or do something for which you need to write. So keep a pen and paper handy. ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि they told you to write something and then you're getting up and searching for a pen and paper. Is it fine to have virtual background?
Yep, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as you are visible. Don't select a virtual background in which you are not visible.
Is there a fixed quota on number of selects or is it flexible? We don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
It is going to depend on the panelists. It might be that they've decided to take this many number of people and they take more than that or less than that, depending on the candidates.
Depending on the response, basically.
It might be that they like a lot of you and they take everyone, or they might be that they don't like a lot of you and they take lesser people than they had planned. So it will totally depend on the panelist.
Okay, so there is a question, will there be any questions regarding the history of the company or background or something like that? No, definitely not. Even we don't know the history as of now. Well, we have heard about the history, but we don't remember the history.
And I think they will only give you a little background or history of the company in the
Yeah.
pre-placement talk. So there will be no questions.
And if you want to know more, you can ask about the history.
Yeah, exactly. You can ask questions in the pre-placement talk if you
Yeah.
have any questions about the company or anything like that.
Yeah, that is not something you have to remember.
Could you tell us who is on the panel?
No, we also don't know.
Also, how is it going to be of any use if you know who's on the panel?
Yeah, so
Because you all don't know anybody, so it won't make any difference. Acha, LinkedIn.
oh, Yeah, so like what would you look in for LinkedIn? So it's not like someone's LinkedIn profile is showing is a mechanical engineer, so he can't ask you on chemical engineering.
Yeah, so all the
Don't
people
assume
who are
that.
going to be taking your interviews are going to be experienced
Yeah.
people.
So they
So,
have a lot of experience.
and also, even we don't know who's going to take your interview now, because you will be going into which panel will be decided tomorrow itself, because there will be multiple panels and interviews will be going on simultaneously. So it will be decided tomorrow only who's going into which panel.
Yeah, and even when you hear like someone's description saying that he's a mechanical engineering, don't just assume that he knows mechanical stuff, because he might ask you questions in chemical engineering which you won't understand. So I'm just saying be open. Any more questions?
Hello everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, Good evening. Do you like working from home or from office?
Simran.
It depends. So we started working from home in March. Yeah. So
So now
earlier,
we are
like,
bored of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the office is a very nice environment. So
Yeah. And it will definitely not depend on what you like.
but yes, we miss going to office, because office is a fun place. You meet people, you talk to people, and it is more productive to work in office than at home. So yeah, we miss office. Do you work from home these days? Yes, everybody is working from home only these days.